Hey, welcome to Impact Systems Training. This video here today is more for advanced staff members of Impact. This will be a brief tour of the Wi-Fi and some of the network systems at the church, how they're set up as of June 2015, and I don't anticipate them changing for quite a while. The first thing I would like you to be very clear on, despite being a bit more of an advanced user of the tech systems, is that there are two separate Wi-Fi networks at all times. Anywhere you are on the Impact campus, there's an Impact Wi-Fi staff and Impact Wi-Fi guest. And the staff network is for what it says it is for, staff members or really involved volunteers that need access to the file servers, the archive, the printer, and anything else that's attached to our network internally. The guest network is locked out from everything besides the internet. So that's where we direct people that are visiting on the weekends, anyone coming in that just needs the internet. They can just hop on the guest network. There is no password for the guest network. Please refer to the password cheat sheet for the password to the Wi-Fi network. That is definitely one to have memorized because a lot of people will be asking what the heck that one is, especially those that need to be connected to things that are on our network. For everyone else, direct them to the guest network at all times. So if we hit our internet browser here, open this up, and we're going to go to a new tab. First thing I want to show you is the gateway for the system. The gateway is the first device that branches off of the cable modem, and its address is 172.16.1.1. And I'm going to go ahead and type in the password here. You'll see this connection is not private. Do the advanced and then proceed to the address. And I will let you refer to the username and password cheat sheet that I've prepared on the server. And if you work with me, you'll know where that's saved. For security reasons, obviously, I won't tell you what this password is on the video. Once we're logged in, this is what we're looking at. This is the Fortinet FortiGate. This is our gateway. This is the device downstairs in the furnace room that gives every device on the network its IP address and also manages all the traffic of the internet coming from the outside world. If you ever need to use this, basically, it's going to be to either reboot it or to take a look at what devices have what IP address assigned to them. There really isn't going to be a whole batch of things to use this interface for. So first, let me show you how to reboot the device. What we're going to do to reboot it, if there ever is a problem, would simply be to right here, click on Reboot, and that will reboot the entire device. This is for if you're having system-wide glitches with the network. None of the thermostats connect, no one's phone is connecting, even wired-in computers aren't working. If you've called Comcast and established that the internet still works, but our network here at the church still is being really glitchy, then reboot the gateway of the entire system, and that should solve some problems. The second thing to use this interface for, again, the gateway, is to go to the monitor here and open up the DHCP monitor. This is going to show you a complete list of all of the devices on our network, what interface they're connected to, what Wi-Fi, and then their IP address, their MAC address, the name of them, and then of course the date that their IP address is going to expire. So basically, if you need to locate a projector, need to locate a printer, if you need to find someone's device that's on the network, you can just find it here and it will show you its IP address and what it is. A good example is, let's go right here, hostname Heidi's iPad. So that's someone's iPad. It's on 172.16.1.84. There it is, boom. Now you can figure it out. Alright, let's go to the next device in the network. This is the this would be the Wi-Fi controller. This is a new one we just installed. Its address is 172.16.1.50. This is sort of the next tier of controllers on our network, and we'll proceed to the address just like last time. Again, refer to the cheat sheet for the username and password on this one here. Once we're logged in, this Ruckus Zone Director is the controller for all of the Wi-Fi routers we have around the building. We now have, as of today, 4 Ruckus Wi-Fi access points, and they're all controlled by this one interface, which is another box downstairs in the furnace room. So this will show you statistics of latest traffic on our network, who is using it, what operating systems are using it, what IP addresses are going to what website. This allows you to see very detailed traffic information of what's going on. Feel free to poke around here and explore some of its menus and options if you have time, especially if you are someone that's going to begin caring for our network at Impact. I'm going to go to the Monitor tab up here. And in this Monitor tab, this is going to show us quite a few things. First of all, the first thing we'll see are access points here. And this will show you a list of all the Wi-Fi routers that currently are on our network. This is probably the most important reason to refer to this in Control Panel. You'll see the one for offices, hallway, cafe, tech booth, and it tells you where these are all located. It shows you their IP address, and it shows you if they are up or down, and then you can also utilize different functions here to edit them. The reason we would want to use this menu is to basically identify which IP address, let's say the office's house furnace room Wi-Fi router is on. We could then take this IP address, we could copy it, and then go to that address, and that would route us directly to that router or the AP. In this case, we can't go to it because this zone director is in charge of all these devices. So basically this just shows us that we have 4 that are indeed working. The last thing we could check out would be like something like wireless clients over here in this menu. This is kind of cool. We can go in and take a look at everyone's traffic information, what websites they're seeing for the last hour. We can choose last 24 hours. Just very handy to grab a bunch of stats down from. And basically, if you need to do any troubleshooting for any of the wireless access points, just go to this access points here, and there should be a reboot button near every single Wi-Fi router. So right here is a restart button. This would be for if you are really having problems with the hallway router. Everyone in Kid Zone or everyone in the cafe is just constantly losing their connectivity. Go to this zone director, go to access points in the Monitor tab, and hit these refresh buttons here on the routers, and they will all restart and hopefully take care of some problems.